And now,
Edgewood Marching Mustangs
presents
Aaron Michael Wells.
Your video, man. I really wanted to for the one of your 3 subscribers
Yeah.
to watch this.
Okay, so we are with Aaron Michael Wells.
I heard it's up from 2 subscribers from yesterday, so
Yeah,
that's congrats.
yeah, I know.
Your silver plate from YouTube is coming.
So we are here interviewing him in all of his glory.
All of my glory. We're in my
Yeah, he
office.
got a scooter.
I do have a scooter.
It's pretty cool. He got a scooter.
I do have a scooter.
What got you into music?
My dad.
Why your dad?
Because that's just the thing that he and I did together. And as a kid, you always kind of look up to your dad. My dad was a trumpet player, so I was like, okay, that's what I want to do too. And I dug the trumpet out of the closet when I was probably 4 years old, and I got in trouble because I didn't know what I was doing. And then I really wanted to do it, so sure enough, became a trumpet player.
Why trumpet?
Why not?
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, it is the greatest instrument ever invented. So
I had a physics project about it, and I said that in front of the class, and people were like, "Why would you say that?" And I said,
well, I mean, it is.
Look at it.
It's the physics of it and the way that it works. It's pretty self-explanatory. And the way it works, and then think about all the great trumpet players. They were just cool. I'm sure there's a really good oboe player out there somewhere that really rocks hard on something. But yeah, but he's clarinet. Trumpet. It's sexy. Yeah.
What got you into Edgewood? How'd you end up here?
Had to have a job.
Yeah, but
Had to have a job.
had a job. Okay. What was your first band camp like?
Awful.
Why?
Well, it wasn't awful per se. It was very, I don't know how to say it. It was very eye-opening, I guess would be the way I'd put it, whereas the environment and the culture of the marching band program here wasn't even close to established. So, the things that I asked you guys to do today, right now there's subs going on outside in class, they would do that. They would run subs, they didn't have any staff. It was me and Ben and the drum instructor and the guard instructor. There's 4 of us. There are 4 trumpet techs now at any given time. So, they're, the thing and the way it was established just wasn't very good. And I had to sit and watch a whole rehearsal where kids, I walked in on kids actually taking naps during the middle of the day and not doing things the correct way. So it was very eye-opening to be oh, okay, this is how they do this, and this is how it's not going to be soon. So
You don't take naps when you're in your office.
you don't take naps when I'm in my office. You got it.
Have you ever wet the bed at band camp?
Have I ever wet the bed at band camp?
Yeah.
No, actually I have not. You seem super surprised. I stopped doing that probably when I was 3. I think most adults, we can get through the night, wake ourselves up and go pee. It's not really that hard a thing to do.
What was the scariest moment you've had in band?
In band?
Yeah.
Oh. There was a tower that almost fell on a kid. There was a bus that did catch fire once. Probably the most scary moment was actually probably my very first band camp when we did talent night, and the staff put together a skit, and our percussion instructor stood on this $80,000 grand piano and rolled it across the auditorium floor. That might be the scariest moment I've ever had, because I thought we were all going to get arrested. So that one maybe.
Since you refer to every marching season as a book, which book do you think would get burned first in Fahrenheit 451?
Virus. That show sucked. I still, to this day, every time I see seniors that march that show, I'm I'm sorry about that. We thought we had this really great idea, and if you've never seen it, it's awful. I mean, it had the chance to be really cool. We just kind of thought we thought way differently about it. But that one would definitely be number one. And it wasn't because of the kids. It was just like the staff. We just didn't put the show together very well.
Yeah, at state finals, you could hear you yelling low brass.
Yeah.
And I was watching it, and then I just hear you yell low brass, and I was like, that's the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, the most beautiful moment of the show. Low brass!
Yeah, I don't think that was me.
No, it was you.
It was you.
It was you.
Oh, okay. Man, I don't know. I don't, honest to God, I try to wipe that whole, like, minus the fact that the Silks dancer we had, she was super awesome. And the idea of it, I mean, that whole show brought new rules to ISMA and BOA, so, like, we did do that, I guess. You can't now have kids, like, suspended from towers during shows, so, and there's just, there's so many things about that show that just kind of, Sorry, so if you marched that show, sorry about that. We got better. We got better.
Yeah, we can at least get second.
We can.
Do you love us?
Who? You? Right now? If
Yes! But do you love everybody, including Abram?
No.
You know what, I'm gonna go get Blaze Ness and see if you love him. Blaze! 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 Come here! Now you go up to Wells and ask him if he loves him.
Hold on to this film. I've got the camera, brother.
Oh shit. Don't kick it.
This is going on YouTube.
I was gonna be like, you can edit that out, but no, don't, because man, that's good. That's just quality television right there.
I have a serious question for you.
Yes, Blaze.
Do you love me?
No, I do not, Blaze. Fuck!
You want to say me in the interview?
Yes, sir.
Blaze, I don't think you need to really curse like that.
It was an accident.
It was an accident, okay?
No.
How hard did you have to push the band to get your first win?
That was a struggle because we had about 9 billion 8th graders that year, and they were our Carter Buells and Curtis Safts. So we had to work 10,000 times harder than normal to just make the state finals that year. Yeah.
So at least 10 times harder.
Just how longingly you're looking at me right now, like, oh yeah, this is great information. Yeah,
We can't do this.
yeah. I mean, we had Carter and Curtis, so. But I mean, come on now. I mean, the best thing about that is look how they turned out. They're both brain damaged. So.
Have you ever broken anyone?
Broken anyone?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm pretty sure on a regular. Yeah.
Like who?
I mean, like, you want specific examples?
Yes, I want to know like how.
How I broke them? I mean, poor Ben Scott. Poor Ben Scott. I mean, there was a moment, I think, at Jazz Band where, like, we were working a scale about 2 years ago. It was the year after we got back from COVID, so that'd been, like, what, 3 years ago? And we were working on a scale, and he just kept playing, kept playing the wrong note, kept playing the wrong note, kept playing the wrong note. And I think he played that scale, I had him play it at least 75 times in class that day, and I kept asking him, like, what's he doing wrong? And he's like, nothing, it's right. And he kept playing this wrong note, and the whole class kept going, no, that's not right. And then finally, like, the light bulb came on, and he just kind of sat in his chair, and I just remember just looking at him, and he just kind of slumped over, and he goes, I've been doing this wrong. And he went and he fixed the wrong note. He fixed the wrong note. Like, he'd been playing, like, the first 2 notes right, and then the 3rd note he'd been playing wrong. So instead of fixing the 3rd note wrong, he changed the 2nd note as well. So.
Do you have any questions, Blaze?
Would you ever do a backflip?
No. Do I look like a person that can do a backflip?
Yes.
No, but
I
like-
wish I could.
If you could,
I
would
wish
you?
I could, but
If you
like,
could, would you?
oh my god, yes, why not?
Okay.
Like that'd be fun, right?
Yeah, that would be fun.
I mean, it'd be fun.
What is your morning routine?
Oh, wake up, grunt because I'm angry that I wake up. I sit and look at my clock and be like, man, this can't be right. And then I set up, and then I'm just angry for about a hot 20 minutes. Then I walk out the door, I drive for a half hour, and by the time I get here, I'm like, oh boy, I'm pretty sure the first thing I'm going to see is Graham and Eel kissing in the hallway. Like something like that's just going to totally set me off. And then I have to set and like throttle that anger down for the next 25, 30 minutes.
You stole my sweatshirt.
I stole whose sweatshirt?
She stole my
Oh,
sweatshirt.
you're never getting
What
it
does
back.
that have to do with anything, right?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really anything to do with this interview, but that's great. I mean, she should steal more of your stuff because, well,
Do you find your job fun?
yes.
How fun?
Well, I mean, I'm hanging with you four idiots in my office answering some like questions on whether or not I wet the bed in band camp. I'm pretty sure there's millions of people that are probably within about a 10-mile range that are going to make about 3 times the amount of money that I am, but not have as much fun as I'm going to have today.
You know, I have a question to follow that up. Have you ever wet the bed at band camp?
If I ever wet the bed at band camp.
Yes! Yes!
No, I'm not wet the bed at band camp.
What was your first poop in band camp like?
Well, I mean, man, that was almost 20 years ago. I don't. I mean, that was back in the day when DePaul's nutritionist was like, "Hey, we're gonna send all the food out that's just gonna cleanse you." So, I mean, I'm sure it was probably, you know, nice and full. I'm sure I probably had a bowl full. I was probably good.
What's the longest you've ever went without taking a poop? Me personally, probably about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
An hour and a half? How long has it been?
An hour you poop. So you're saying you poop 10 to 12 times a day.
Oh yeah.
You might need to get that looked at, buddy. Like you might need to go see a doctor. You're doing something wrong.
I
don't think that's regular.
I actually do probably 3 times a day on average.
What?
I'm not kidding about that.
I poop like once a day.
3 times a day.
Well, I mean, I don't know how many times I've told you I think you're full of poop, so
Well,
That does make
quite a few.
that makes sense now.
I'm trying to get rid of it, and it's not working.
Well,
What do you think of this video?
Oh no. It's one of the shorts on the GoPro channel.
Penis balls, what the heck? Oh my gosh, glug glug glug. Ice, fine, dry, beer, fun, sex, semen, hot.
is that Grex?
I think so.
Oh, great attack!
Oh.
I was
I
right
hope you
behind
guys-
them during that show.
I hope you
that
post it on YouTube because
It
boy,
was.
that was such a great attack.
That was awful. That was really bad. Why didn't you
Out of
like
10.
cut that?
Out of 10.
3.
Out of
maybe.
10 on that attack.
Yeah.
That's a 10, bro.
I'm pretty disappointed.
Bro, after you, yes.
Be up!
No, let me pull up another
Yeah.
video.
Oh my lord, don't do that.
I don't think I need to see any more of that.
You know, that's
It's just
that's
Ava
why
cracking every single note in the ballad.
I want
Why?
I want to do a
That
GoPro
sucked.
run, but I'd be afraid that it would just be like awful, and then it'd get posted. Just me being awful. On my
There's a
Instagram.
reason why I didn't give some people GoPro runs, because I know it sucked.
So you didn't give me one.
No, you never asked.
I'll do one.
I
Next
tell you
year.
what, I'll do a GoPro one next
Yes!
for you.
Ginge did a GoPro run
pick,
during the winter
let's pick
show.
a contest and I'll do it from
State.
no. No, not a biggie. Like we can
The
do
first
for
one.
fun.
The
Like, we
first
can
one.
do- huh?
The
The
second
first
one.
one.
No, let's not do first one. I say
Do
a lot,
second one.
I probably say a lot of curse words in the first one because like you guys don't know what you're doing.
What about the first one that we have our unis?
Okay, we can do that.
Semi-state. No, semi-state might be more fun.
He said not one of the big ones.
I truly hate semi-state because it's normally like before the sun comes up, it gets cold,
But semi-state during the fall this year was great.
No,
That's like the first. The sun was out. The wind literally could have blown a house over.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Oh, okay.
so
I watched Noah Grimes get hit by a frog.
that stadium has sucked
had to pick
all
one
3
up.
years I've marched there.
Yeah, that stadium sucks. I hate that place. I
One
really
more
hate that
question
place.
for you.
I'm not done. I'm just gonna fix Blaze's sign here.
Yeah, because he loves it so much.
Why is my sign up there?
Well, because you didn't have a cool on your spot, Blaze Bryce Zach sign.
And break free. Mine's on the door too for break free.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to get rid of one then. I can't keep both of them. That's just too much trash in my office.
Any more questions before I ask the last question?
Oh my god, this better be a good one.
Any more?
I'm thinking,
Any more?
what was your first poop like at a DCI audition camp?
Oh my god!
What's up with you?
You asked the poop question.
He's the one who gave me the idea.
I mean, that boy. I mean, I was a wee young lad in a really weird environment. I don't know if don't think I probably pooped that week.
I remember my first poop at a DCI.
I do too.
I was sitting right next to you.
As a matter of fact, hold on. I think I do too because I think you texted me during it and you were like, "I'm at Phantom." Da, 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 da. And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And you're like, "And you had what'd you have for lunch?" You did something and you said it like it tore you up.
It was Culver's at Phantom.
Did you have Culver's?
Oh yeah, and then we got left behind by the bus.
Yeah.
I had to run there.
We did so much stupid stuff.
Those are my kids trying to audition for a drum
And
corps.
then
Get
the
left
second troopers
behind.
camp, I had a 105 fever the
Yeah.
entire time, and I still got called back.
I slept by some guy's feet the whole time. Like, bare feet out.
Dude, we shower next to each other every single time. Remember the troopers camp when one of the showers broke, and I was like, "Screw it, I'm gonna shower. I want to go to bed." And everybody just kept peeking on me because they were like, "Are you really gonna shower?" You remember that?
Yeah. Remember the dude who was like bare ass cheeks out just walking around the shower room?
I went to open court. I can do this.
Oh my god.
What was your first shower like at DCI?
You remember the things you saw?
I do. I do. It's way different than today's
Out of 10.
regulations life. Huh?
Out of 10.
Oh. I mean, out of 10?
Yeah.
No. I'm not gonna. No. What happens in the shower drum corps happens and stays in the shower drum corps.
Ain't that right, April?
Mm-hmm.
Phantom camp showers were fun.
Yeah.
You didn't shower the first night.
Right, because I didn't have any flip-flops.
They didn't have shower shoes.
Anyways, last question.
Okay.
Is there gonna be a Screamer Trumpet Part marching band?
Well, if we had a screamer trumpet player,
outta
we
here.
probably would write one. But
That was an awful last question, Graham.
since we don't really have a screamer, no. We're gonna feature the third trumpets a lot more.
Yes.
On like G's and low G's and below.
Okay, I think
Does that mean a bass trombone part?
No, we would definitely not do that to our. We're gonna probably write an oboe solo. We might pull out a good old, an old fashioned like maybe a didgeridoo solo.
Ooh.
I mean, I think the one thing that ISMA and marching band is really just longing for
Hurdy-gurdy.
Hurdy-gurdy or a calliope solo would be kind of cool.
You can do a banjo solo now.
Ooh, I saw that. I saw him pull his banjo in. Hey, I'm interviewing for Esquire magazine. Please leave me alone. We were thinking real hard about an oboe didgeridoo, so like duet. I mean, I think Mr. Ko is already writing it. So
That'd be fun. I want to hear it.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, we're cutting you.
Does it go like?
Looks like I need to learn a didgeridoo.
You have didgeridoo.
I guess I gotta learn.
If you don't have one already, you need one. Everybody needs a didgeridoo. They're pretty sweet.
Can I have that?
What?
That?
What?
The lamp. You want the lamp?
No, I want the bugle.
Didn't you give that to me?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna be an Indian giver?
No, I'm gonna go summon some Indians.
I guess we don't call that an Indian giver anymore. What is Native American giver? What is it called?
I don't know.
An awful person.
Well, I mean, if you really want it back, I mean, you gave it to me,
No,
so
I don't want it back.
you can take it back.
It is fun, but no.
How are those roses still a thing?
Those were my first ones. That was my first. Well, I mean, it's just a plant. As long as
How's
they
it-
don't move, I mean, they might materialize into dust.
Are you sure it's not fake?
I'm 100%
Yeah,
positive.
Grim, those are just like I look like I go touch it and it'd fall to dust.
I really thought you were asking about the unicorn, Graham, and I was like, hell no, you can't have my unicorn.
No, I don't. Can I have your lamp?
Which one?
Which one do you like the least?
I like them all.
Which one do you like
They
the
bring
least?
light to my office.
Which one do you like the least?
You? I like
I'm
you
not a
the
lamp.
least. Yeah, are you though?
No.
Ask if you can have specifically one of the light bulbs in the ceiling.
Can I have that CP tile?
No,
Why?
no, you cannot.
Why?
That's my favorite one.
Can I have that
If you
one?
would have asked for Curly, the one on the corner by the end, I would have been like, yeah, you were more than
Can I
welcome.
have that tiny one over there?
No,
Can I have that one?
no, Graham. Now you're just being like just a girl and
Any more
asking
questions?
to be annoying.
Any more questions? Okay, I think we're
I
done.
need to grow up and be a woman instead of a girl.
I don't want to be a woman.
No,
Graham, you know you're the woman of this relationship over
this
here.
is true. You
You
do know
got
that
all the blubber.
in the you Eel relationship too. You're definitely the. She definitely wears the pants. I'm gonna go ahead and just say this now. If I'm not invited to the wedding, I'm gonna be angry.
Okay, I'll put you on the list that I'm gonna forget.
You know how long it took me to get my band jacket back?
Dude, I
Like 3 months, Kate. 3 months. Like 3 months.
Why did you let her have your band jacket?
Because I had another jacket. And like it was warming up and I didn't need it.
What a nice boyfriend you are.
Can I have that wig?
No.
Should I give him the hat that's in the trunk of my car?
Yeah. Yes.
What hat do you have?
I'll show you. Hang on. Is that the end of the interview?
Yeah.
Oh, there.